Today we are going to be looking at the budget of 20 million naira if it's going to actually build a duplex in Nigeria in 2024. Mind you, this is a building that's already been built, so we are going to go over it and see how much can actually build a duplex in Nigeria in 2024, if 20 million naira can actually do it or less. So look at the features of this building. This is a 5-bedroom duplex building. So these are the features. It comes with an office, or let me say a studio space, and also it comes with a 1-bedroom on the ground floor, an anteroom. You can also call it a visitor's parlor where you welcome your guests. Then we have a guest toilet, we have a dining area, and also the living room area. And then we have a kitchen and a kitchen store. Then we have the laundry room, and then we have the main entrance and the kitchen verandas and the laundry's veranda also. So going on the first floor, we have the 4 bedrooms, which are all en suite with their various bathroom and toilet, with also a master bedroom which has its own balcony on the first floor. And also we still have a family lounge which has a void over. That means you can actually stand there and look at the ground floor. And then we also have a sit out area on the first floor. So all of this space sum up to a total building size. So we are talking about the building size now. So the building size measures 17.1 meters by 16.5 meters. This is in meters. So in feet, we have 57 feet by 55 feet. So this is in feet. So this building is actually suitable for land at least 100 feet by more than 80 feet. So this is the type of land you actually build this type of building in. So if you have a land already, I'm not going to go into land ownership. Either you're buying or you get it from the village. So I'm just going to talk about the materials which we have bought, and then you look at if 20 million naira can actually build a house in 2024. So let's get started. So we have the foundation / the DPC for this building project. We have bought 40 length of 16 rod for the pillars, and we have also bought 20 length of 2 rod for the basket at the rate of 9,500 naira. We have also bought 25 length of 12 rods for the ground beam, that is the chaining of the foundation, for the rate of 9,500 naira. 20 length of 8 rods for the rings, 45 tons of chippings for the starting, that is 18,000 naira per ton. Depending on your location, you might get it cheaper or higher. So we also bought 7 tubes of sharp sand at the rate of 65,000 naira per trip. Depending on your location, 120 pieces of 1x12 plank, which we use for the building of the foundation. And then we bought 40 pieces of 2x2 wood at the rate of 800 naira. We used 1.5 bag of 3 inches nails at the rate of 54,000 naira. 1.5 bag of 2 inches nail at the rate of 54,000 naira. We also bought 1 roll of binding wire at the rate of 18,000 naira. We bought a total of 185 bags of cement, which we are going to use for the pouring of the foundation and the pouring of the foundation pillars and the beam, and see if it carries us onto the German flooring of this building. So for the filling, we bought 22 strips of laterite. So this is a total of 5.3 million naira. That is 5,308,500 naira. So this is what we have bought for the foundation of this building. You should also know that foundation is a very important part of the building project for a duplex, and most times it's really expensive. So we go to the ground floor building so that we'll know its actual cost. So we have bought 80 length of 16 rods for the pillar continuation. You know, we have to retread our pillars so that we take it up across the decking stage. Then we also bought 80 length of 12 rods for the ground floor lintels. So we also bought 45 length of 8 rods for the rings, 1 roll of binding wire, 1 bag of 3 inches nails, 1 bag of 2 inches nails, 1x9 wood for the lintel, 65 pieces. We also bought 150 length of 1x12 planks for the boarding of our lintels and the pillars. And then we also bought extra 100 bags of cement at the rate of 8,000 naira. So that was when during I think before the cement went back to 9.7 or 9.8, we already bought a lot of cement during that period. So we actually stored it up in the site. And then we bought 25 tons of chippings, and then we bought 5 trips of sand at the rate of 325,000 naira. So for the total, we have spent 4,470,000 naira. So we are still spending. So we have to see if 20 million can actually give us materials to actually complete this building. You can see where we are right now. Currently, we have not done our decking, so we are going to go to the decking stage and see. So here is the staircase / the decking. We bought 300 length of 12 rods for our decking. We also bought 120 length of 16 rods. This 16 rod is not going to be only used for the decking, because it was included so that because we had some major work we are going to be doing on the first floor, so we actually included it on the decking. Then we bought 180 bags of cement, which we used for pouring of the decking, 40 length of 8 rods also. So we have this. We also bought 30 strips of sand for the pouring. We bought a total of 60 tons of chippings, the rate of 1.8 million naira, 300 lengths of planks to cover up our decking, minus the fact that the decking was having a void. So if we are not having a void, that means these planks would have been much, maybe at least 308 pieces. At least we would have been talking about that. Then we have 80 pieces of 1x6, 130 pieces of 2x3 wood. We used bamboo, though we didn't use it all. We bought 400. We didn't use it, or at least we used up to 250, and then some of it later has been used for scaffold works. Then we bought 2 inches nails, 1.5 bags, 3 inches nails, 1.5 bag, and then we bought 1 roll of binding wire. So for the decking, we spent 9,782,000 naira for the decking. So you have to stay tuned so that you find out the total amount of this actually. So we'll go to the first floor building. So for the first floor, we've spent money to buy 130 length of 12 rod, 80 pieces of 1x12 planks, 1x9, 35 pieces, 35 length of 8 rod, and then the binding wire, 1 roll of binding wire. So I think here is the cheapest of all the stages we have actually gone through, given the sense that we didn't buy most of these materials again, because like the 1x12 planks, we already have it on site. So the only thing we needed to wait a little bit to take it out from the decking and continue building. Otherwise, if we never wanted to wait, we would have needed to buy another plank, which would increase the estimate, increase the material you're supposed to buy. So we just needed to exercise a little bit of patience for this. And then this is the grand total. We have the grand total here. So from the DPC, we spent 5.3 million naira. That is 5,308,500. Then we spent 4,470,000 naira. On the staircase and decking, we spent 9,782,000 naira. On the first floor building, we spent 1,794,000 naira, which is taking us to a grand total of 21,354,500 naira. So I don't know if you noticed anything that is not here, but if you do notice, what is not here is actually the blocks to build this house. It's the blocks to build this house that is not here. So for this house, I actually molded the blocks myself. So a total of 8,000 blocks were needed to complete this building project. So that is the major difference we are going to have on this. So how much was spent to actually mold these blocks? We spent a total of at least 6 million naira to get this block molding done, including the sand, the water, and everything. So adding up everything, if I add it up, so you're supposed to spend at least 27,354,500 naira for building a duplex with the current rate of building material prices in Nigeria 2024. And mind you, the parapet is not yet included because the parapet is part of a roofing structure, so it's not actually included. So if you found this video useful, kindly like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that the video gets recommended to people who are planning to do major projects in Nigeria. God bless you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.